Hello, everyone. I'm waiting for LinkedIn to finally connect here. So, still waiting. Looks like it's about to connect. Still waiting. There it goes. Looks like we're live. Let's see if it'll turn live here. Nope, still not there. There we go. All right. Well, hello everyone. Thanks for following along while I've been in the jungle of Guatemala doing some of these prostheses. It definitely is interesting practicing in these conditions. We've been doing it for almost 20 years now and learned a lot of things along the way. And one of the things that I'm most proud of is how we make our prostheses. So I'll just give you a quick rundown on that, and then I want to show you the battery-powered setup that I have for the 3D printer, and I have a quick video on that. So with the prostheses, we do quarter-inch copoly for pretty much everything. It's a drape molded system, and we use Coyote distal plates with Coyote adhesive. We actually glue that so it's a one-shot pull when we pull both transfemoral and transtibials. We do supracondylar suspension for most of our transtibs. We can use supracondylar cuffs that we have custom made by Misty Mountain. It's a rock climbing harness company. And then we make Salesian belts for those prostheses as well. So for Salesian belts, we have a belt that goes around, connects to the prosthesis, and then a belt that's contralateral that kind of sits at hip level. And it's a pretty neat system to suspend a prosthesis. We only do sock fits, and that works really well. And this is the first year that we've used a specific brim system that we created with the help of Diego Suarez. And I'll be sharing some of that here soon. But without further ado, it's super important to have clean power going to these 3D printers. We're 3D printing feet. We're also 3D printing specific prostheses, specifically for kids, and I think it's a really important. And our power isn't that great. Sometimes I don't understand electricity a whole bunch, but kind of up and down as far as the uh, the voltage that's coming in. And so what we want to do is figure out a way to keep these machines running, and then sometimes we just lose power. So sometimes there's no power, and so I never want to lose a print. I want to make sure that I keep going, and so I want to share with you my battery backup system. So looks like somebody has said something here. Okay, so I'm going to share with you my battery backup system. And we're going to cut to this, and I'm going to make myself smaller here. All right, so we first start off, let me get to the battery section here. So we're going to pause that right there. So we first start off with a battery. So this is a regular car battery, and we have two items that come off of that. So one goes to a charger. It's an iota charger, and I'll show you that shortly. And then so that charges the battery, and then I have two pure sine wave 2000 watt inverters that I run each printer and the dryer for the filament off of that. And what that gives me is an opportunity to go up to 8 hours, potentially even more, of full-time printing. But most of my prints are in the 3 to 6 hour range, so I'd be able to finish a print. But it just gives us good clean energy, and it gives us a buffer to allow the prints to either complete or allow us to have the option to throw the generator on and the battery starts charging, or the electricity comes back and the battery starts charging. So it gives us a nice buffer. So So first we start off with a battery. The marine batteries are better than just a regular car battery. But and then what we do is here is the iota power supply. So you can see that it looks like so everything's reversed there. It looks reversed at least. A DL S22, something like that, is the part number. Very basic, but it's a very high quality. And that goes straight to the battery, and that gets plugged into the wall. And then you can kind of see my pure sine wave inverter. So right there, the blue one, that's running one printer and the um, the dryer. And then you can see the other one right by my head. This is a Xantrex pure sine wave inverter, and it's running the other printer as well. So, wires running everywhere. Can it be a more beautiful package? Sure. But this is a great way. This is what I've been using since 2019. We've had to change the battery, one time. So as long as you keep that battery charged, it works really, really well. So these run both of the bamboo printers, no problem. So I hope that gives you a little bit of an insight into um, my my setup for the printers. It's a really cool thing to have, to know that when I go to sleep at night or whatever, if the power goes out or if there's a blip in the power, I know that my prints are going to finish. Let's see. I think I had a couple people ask something, so oh, I don't see that. Anyway, I'm gonna just for the heck of it, show you a couple videos um, of what I printed on the 3D printer. So let me get to that real quick, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I'm going to go back here. I'm going to make myself small again. So this is an interesting case that I had. Patients missing both limbs. This is a congenital defect. And you can see that one side is longer than the other. So you can see her there. And now I'm going to grab the video for you. Just one moment. So here it is, and there it is on the 3D printer. She's getting ready for her prosthesis. We slip it on, really nice, and you're able to incorporate that heel height different, and then man, she's just off to the races. So cool. And so what I love about this video is there's no way that I could have done this in a traditional sense in an elegant way. So either we'd have something that's super, super clunky and really wouldn't fit that well, not dynamic, not full contact, that sort of thing. And it's hard to make something like that with quarter-inch plastic. But with 3D printing and these A1s, bamboo A1s, it's just amazing. And we were using the Soraya Tech TPU on both of these as well with the dryer, and boy, oh boy, what a difference that made. So anyway, thanks for coming along for the ride. Thanks for the encouragement, everybody that's kind of followed my journey. I've got a few cool videos coming out to continue showing what we did in the traditional fab sense, as well as the 3D printing side of things. We 3D printed a lot of feet, and they've been doing very well, so I want to get you up to date on that. But hey, have a great evening. Thanks for hopping on this LinkedIn Live. Take care.